I think parents should choose Lakeview Public Schools for a variety of reasons. First and foremost, teachers just will do anything that they can to make sure that every kid in our class is successful. Safety has been our biggest priority. The physical classroom has made everybody feel sort of safe and comfortable. We have 50% student capacity right now, which has really given teachers a lot more time to really focus on those students that need extra help.
I am school of choice, and I picked it because I read a lot of comments about feedback from parents about their experience. So I wanted to have that experience as well.
Lakeview is a great district. My whole family has been happy with them. I've been happy with my children being in the district and the opportunities that they've had, and to really make them excel as much as they can.
We choose to be in Lakeview because they want the kids to enjoy going to school. The teachers are amazing. They work for the kids.
Parent to parent, I would say that our voices are heard. There's nothing that would stray me from choosing Lakeview. When we need something, our Lakeview community is always there for us. Lakeview's home. That's where we want to be.
We are Lakeview. Are you?
Welcome to Lakeview Public Schools Elementary Open House for the 2021-2022 school year. Part of the open house is we typically would make introductions to Lakeview's leadership team, but for the purpose of this, we're just going to go ahead and give you the names so that you know who these people are in the district's leadership team. We have Mrs. Devin DePero. She is the Executive Director of Student Services. We have Miss Katie Newman. She is the Director of Elementary Curriculum and MTSS Coordinator. We have Mrs. Van Puren. She is the Deputy Superintendent of Lakeview Public Schools. And we have Mr. Carl Paulson, who is the Superintendent of Lakeview Public Schools. At the elementary buildings, you will see 4 little pictures in this recording, and I will tell you who each of us are, as well as the schools that we represent. We have Mr. Christopher Hahn, principal of Ardmore Elementary School. I am Sarah Dabelaire, principal of Greenwood Elementary School. We have Greg Cedar, principal of Harmon Elementary School. We have Mr. Justin Cabe, principal of Princeton Elementary School. We also have 2 deans of students in Lakeview Public Schools, Mrs. Tina McNeely and Mrs. Michelle Anderson. Some of the priority areas and goal statements that are very important to Lakeview Public Schools are listed on your screen, and those would be student achievement. We focus on increased student achievement through shared efforts. We focus on leadership, character, and service. We develop student leadership and character through active engagement. We focus on communication and engagement by informing and involving the Lakeview Community Schools stakeholders throughout with purposeful actions. We focus on our facilities, equipment, and materials by maximizing resources through the implementation of innovative, current, and productive practices. And we also have a strong sense of responsibility with our financial stability. We optimize resources through execution of fiscally responsible plans. In our belief statements in Lakeview Public Schools is that every child has the ability to succeed. High expectations will lead to high achievement. Excellent staff makes positive difference. Parents are our partners. Quality programs that meet individual needs. Caring relationships are the foundation for a productive school culture. And small actions create big outcomes. I'm going to go ahead and pass it on to Mr. Justin Cabe from Princeton for the next slide.
Good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Justin Cabe, and I'm the principal over at Princeton Elementary. Today, I'd like to touch base about a few pieces of our programming at all of our elementaries. And at the end of the presentation, if you have any additional questions, feel free to ask during one of our question and answer sessions. So in Lakeview Public Schools, all of our elementary buildings in district have met and continue to meet what we call AYP, which is our adequate yearly progress. All teachers are highly qualified under No Child Left Behind, and all of our buildings are NCAA Advanced Ed accredited. Looking into our curriculum and resources, we follow the Michigan K-12 standards. We use a multi-sensory approach to our phonics instruction. Recently, we have joined on with Haggerty Phonological and Phonemic Awareness Program for all of our lower elementary students. We utilize the MESA Reading and Writers Workshop in all grades, utilizing a 90-minute reading block and a 45-minute writing block. For our math instruction, we are with Math Expressions, and our specials include health, music, physical education, library, art, and Spanish. Additional student supports include problem-solving teams and student study teams. All of our buildings are equipped with reading specialists. We have an elementary math specialist, supplemental technologies, school social workers and counselors in all of our buildings, school psychologists, speech pathologists, and we have our consultative services through the Macomb Intermediate School District, or the MISD. Technology across the district is ever changing and always growing. Technology is integrated across all curriculums, K-12, updated computer labs, mobile Chromebook, netbook carts, and iPad carts, computers, smartboards, and projection systems, broadcast systems, distance learning labs, school messenger communication system, Power School parent portal, security cameras, and secure entrances throughout. In addition, Lakeview Public Schools has recently passed a new bond, and in the coming years, we will be getting additional upgrades to each of these services as well. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Hahn, the principal at Ardmore, to talk a little bit about our assessments and our assessment data.
Thank you, Mr. Cabe. Just briefly, we understand that students bring a broad range of academic needs, and we use multiple measures to really target our work when it comes to kids. So whether it's using the NWA MAP assessment or our quarterly DRAs, writing prompts, we're always trying to figure out where kids are at so we can best support them in their academic growth. Just an example, we're really proud of our scores here when it comes to the state assessment of MSTEP, and you're going to see this with the third grade, fourth, and fifth. Those are the grades that take at the elementary school, and we are typically above both the county and the state when it comes to our assessments. And you can see that right here with third grade, as well as the next slides as well. So in fourth grade, above the state average and the county. And again, this is due to our teachers who are always focused on your child's academic growth and differentiating and targeting their exact needs. And again, in fifth grade, you're going to see well above both the state and Macomb County. So not only are we outperforming most of the state, but also our county where our school resides. I believe Mr. Cedar, you are going to handle this next slide, so I will hand it over to you.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Hahn. My name is...
You're welcome, Mr. Cedar.
Thanks. I'm Greg Cedar, principal at Harmon Elementary, and I'll share a few district highlights with you. All of our buildings do utilize the Positive Behavior Intervention Support Program, which we coordinate with the Macomb Intermediate School District. We also offer safety patrol and service squad positions to our fifth graders. A latchkey program is also offered at all of our buildings, opens at 6:30 in the morning and runs until school starts at 8:15 and picks up at 3:19 when school dismisses and runs until 6 o'clock in the evening. Student council is also offered in every one of our elementary buildings. And we do have a variety of other programs that are somewhat building specific, from Science Olympiad, Social Studies Olympiad, Girls on the Run, and other activities like that. Fourth and fifth graders do get to participate in band and orchestra. Mainly it's fifth grade, but we also have recorders that we'll use in the other grades. Spanish instruction, as mentioned earlier, does take place for grades 3, 4, and 5. And we have a whole lot of program collaboration with the Macomb Intermediate School District. Our PTO groups at each building are very welcoming, and we appreciate new people coming in and being a part of that. And parent volunteers are also welcome within the buildings once we get past our COVID restrictions. And our staff are very caring and very professional. Lakeview Virtual School is also available and has 3 enrollment options. There's full virtual, where students attend all classes online. There's also a hybrid virtual, where students attend most of their classes online and may also attend 1 or 2 classes in the Lakeview School building, like art, band, music, those types of things. And then there's also a full discipline virtual, where students attend all classes online. Electives are available, but students may not attend any classes or activities held at Lakeview School buildings. There is more information about Lakeview Virtual available on the website. Our district mission statement, in case you were wondering, is Lakeview Public Schools partners with our community to empower students to achieve personal and academic success. And that is what we want to have for your child, is academic success. And if you have any questions, we do have some scheduled Q&A sessions that are available. Hopefully you can find that information and log in, and the 4 of us will be there to help answer questions for you. A building tour schedule will be available sometime soon. We're working on that at the moment. And if you have any questions about the registration process, Kathy Colhane can be reached at the phone number that you see there, the 445-4000 extension 2504. For any registration questions, enrollment process questions, or any information you need to know about the entire enrollment process. We thank you for being a part of this and watching, and we look forward to seeing you at our in-person, well, not in-person, but I guess more virtual Q&A sessions.